We are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle. Today, we've got a little bit of action and everything. We got some NBA, got some NHL, got some college basketball. We do have a college football game today for the FCS championship game. That one's between Illinois State and Montana State. So we got that game going today. It'll probably be a little bit of a quick stream. Nicholas Handy's in here early. What's up, Nicholas Handy? Probably going to be a little bit of a quicker stream today because there's not as much going on. We'll end up having more of a NFL playoff conversation later on in the week. We'll talk over the college football playoff games in a little bit in terms of they're on Thursday and Friday, and it's Monday, it's Monday. So you'll see probably look at those more towards the Wednesday area for finalizing stuff. On the original lean, I think it was Oregon and Ole Miss, but we'll check in on those later on. Yesterday was slightly negative, and it's only because I did my two bigger plays on two losers. All my 1 unit plays kind of went through besides one. Most importantly, and I'll pull up the standings for it. Yesterday in the contest went 3-2, which was good enough to win the contest. So I was actually really happy with that one. Was able to hold on to the Pub Sports Radio contest final standings. And we're able to claim first place. I'll wait for the standings to actually pop up on it, and I'll be able to bring it up. Really, really happy. We were able to pull it off. First place went 53-37 yesterday. It was clinched when the Detroit Lions were able to win versus the Bears. So that was nice. I also had the Giants yesterday and the Vikings. The three of them got it done for us. Cal Reeves, Luke Burrow finished in second, Loshak in fourth, Donahue Solis in fifth, and Morgan Spooner was able to money as well. Jimmy and Torrance just outside of the money. But really, it was a hard-fought season. I was really happy with the results, obviously. It's a very nice way to end the regular season for the NFL. So before I kind of jump into all that, thank you for all the Pub Sports Radio people that put the contest together. It was a lot of fun this year. I know I joined it a couple years ago as well, but that was definitely a hard battle between a lot of people. Luke Burrow, Cal Reeves, Jimmy, Troy Torrance, Loshak, Donahue, all of you guys. Like it was a tough fight the entire year. So thank you guys for putting on the tournament. Thanks for the hell of a fight everybody put up, because that was a lot of fun throughout the entire season. And then we can yesterday for the site had Minnesota. That was one of our contest picks. They won 16-3. Minnesota ended up finishing with a winning record. Good for them. Indianapolis plus 10.5 winner there. The Giants plus 3.5. They went outright. They end up dropping their draft stock from 2 to the 5th. So that's kind of fun to see. New England was a winner. Detroit was a winner. My 3 losers, 1 unit was Falcons, 2 units on the Ravens, 3 units on the Bengals. So unfortunately, it was slightly a down day. I really liked the Bengals. I thought, hey, they look good. Second drive, they scored on their first drive. Second drive going down, 93-yard pick six, and they didn't look the same after that. And the crazy thing is, the Cleveland offense did absolutely nothing. The Cleveland offense put up 6 points. The defense put up 2 touchdowns. So not the result I was hoping for there. And then Baltimore misses a field goal at the end. They don't even make the playoffs, which is just unfortunate, because Destiny is a huge Ravens fan, and that was sad last night for her. I feel bad. But ended up being a slightly negative day, but won the contest, so I'm happy. And then we can quickly look at the now the playoffs. Playoffs? You're talking about playoffs? Yeah, we're going to talk about playoffs real quick because the wild card round is established. On Saturday, we'll get the Rams in Carolina taking on the Panthers. The Rams are 10.5-point favorites. 46.5 is the total in that one. We'll see. I was a big Carolina fan throughout the year. I was actually really happy with how the Panthers. Sorry, that's another thing I clinched yesterday with the Falcons beating the Saints, plus 370 on the Carolina Panthers to win the division. Was really happy with that. I predicted that one back in August, so was really happy with how that one went down. Packers and Bears will be playing the primetime game on Saturday night. The Bears will be 1.5-point home favorites. Total of 45.5 in that one. I kind of lean Packers to start it off, but we'll see. I really want to see status on Jordan Love. I think he's going to be in. He's going to probably be in. Obviously, that line is telling us that. I think this is going to be a case where Bears had a really, really good year. They win the division. I think they fall in the first game. Just off of, I just see, I see the Packers as just a little bit more of established. You got your we got here year for the Bears. I think we're going to get the fall from grace game here. And then if you're going to bet futures on the Bears next year, I won't talk you off of it because I think the Bears could possibly be like the 1 seed in the NFC next year. Like, I think they could be that good. Sunday, we'll have 3 games. The Bills and the Jaguars will be playing at 1 o'clock. The Bills open up as 1.5-point favorites, 51.5 total. I will state that if the Bills don't make the Super Bowl this year, I don't think they can with Josh Allen. Like, you have – this is by far the least tricky playoffs that the Bills could have. Because what has been their bugaboo the last 2 years? Ravens and Chiefs. Who's not in the playoffs? The Ravens and the Chiefs. You have zero excuse, Buffalo, not to make the Super Bowl. I think they're able to win in Jacksonville. I think they're able to get the job done there. I am not scared of the Chargers. The Chargers may realistically just win. The Patriots may just beat the Chargers on that Sunday night game, but we'll talk about that one in a minute. I'm not really scared about the Texans. I'm not scared of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Patriots are going to be the toughest team. I'm not really scared of the Broncos. Like, this is Bills. This is your year. If there is if you can't get it done, you need to look back at your team. That's gonna be my take on it. We'll look quickly. I'm curious to see futures. Bills are 10-1 to win the Super Bowl. Bills are plus 500 to win the AFC. I'm gonna lock those two in now. Like, that's what I'm gonna lock in because I'm gonna have to do a future show with Terry and them. I'm taking the Bills to win the AFC plus 500. Bills to win Super Bowl plus 1,000. As for the NFC, it's I kind of want to take the Packers look interesting. I kind of want to take the Packers as long shots in the NFC at 12-1. But I'm not going to in this tweet. But the Packers are definitely a look for the AFC, the NFC. But I'm going to start off my NFL futures. with Allen and the Buffalo Bills. That's gonna be my pick. So we'll go ahead and grab the Bills off the rip. We'll send it there. Yeah, give me the Buffalo Bills. That's the 1:00 game. Should be a fun one. Niners and the Eagles. The Eagles are 4.5-point favorites at home with a 45.5 total. I kind of like the Niners. Yeah, they get shut down against the Seattle Seahawks. That's also them coming off of a crazy ass game versus the Bears in the week before on a short week. I don't know. This just seems like a spot where the Niners kind of bounce back from that ugly week. The Eagles get to hold on. The Eagles lost to the Commanders, so they have to play the 49ers. If they would have won against the Commanders, all of a sudden you're looking at them, the Eagles playing against the Packers, and I think that's a little bit more favorable of a matchup for them. Sign me up for the Niners here. Now, this is all first look. I will fully cap with markets and everything, but these are just first looks. All of them are subject to change. Besides Buffalo, I'm taking Buffalo. That's going to be a thing. Chargers and the Patriots are going to be Sunday Night Football. That's a 3.5 off rip. Chargers coming off of sitting everybody. The Patriots have just looked like the most complete team. Although you could look at the Patriots schedule and understand why this team was so good this year. Now I will say impressive win versus Baltimore. But other than that, tell me a good win for this Patriots team. Besides, actually, let's see. Do they have a win against a team in the playoffs right now? Week 1, lost to the Raiders. Man, that looks totally different now. They beat Miami. Good job. Miami's not in the playoffs. They lost to Pittsburgh. Yeah, there you go. One of the teams in the playoffs you lost to. They beat Carolina. All right. Carolina was 8-9 and like that. They barely got into a playoff spot because the Bucs crashed. They beat Buffalo in Buffalo. So week 4, week 5, that's when they beat the playoff teams. Since then, Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, Bucks, Jets, Bengals, Giants. Oh, they play a playoff team. They lose at home to Buffalo. Back to the non-playoff teams. Baltimore, Jets, Miami. They have played 1, 2, 3, 4 playoff teams this year, and they're 2-2 in those games. And one of the wins was against Carolina. I'm not sold on this Patriots team. I'm not. Part of me thinks that the Chargers are live in this game. I kind of like the Chargers. I'm gonna obviously these are just opening lines. I want to see what the line movement's doing. I want to see all that stuff. Off first rip, I kind of like the Chargers. I do. I do not like the Patriots in the playoffs. And then Monday night, you got the Texans and the Steelers. I think the Texans probably take care of business. They're a 3-point road favorite. That's a very strong favorite line. Steelers coming off of the big win against the Ravens. They get a little bit of additional rest, but like that, both teams do. But I always see the Steelers as one and done. This Houston team has looked good. And Houston's coming on into this one, winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row. They started off the year 3-5. They won 9 games in a row. This is the hottest team in football right now. Besides them in Jacksonville. Jacksonville also won a shit ton in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They won 8 in a row. Their only loss was to Houston. Imagine if Jacksonville holds on to that game against Houston, all of a sudden Jacksonville is the 1 seed. But anyways, this is a Jaguars team that this is a Houston team that I kind of like in that game. I would go Houston against Pittsburgh. Obviously, all these are preliminary. These are first looks. I have not put anything into stone yet besides taking the Buffalo Bills to win the Super Bowl. That's where I'm looking. That's the only spot I've done so far. So, I like the spot. But oh shoot, I forgot to put the free picks out. Haha. Free picks for today. In college or in hockey, we're taking the Ducks on the money line plus 120. In the college football, we'll take Montana State minus 10.5 in the FCS championship game. College basketball, the Ohio State minus 2.5 versus undefeated Nebraska. And we're taking the Warriors money line minus 115 there against the Clippers in LA. Those are the free picks for today. A little bit of a shorter show. Just wanted to be able to get on here, address the Pub Sports Radio contest, talk about the playoffs a little bit. We will have a full card for that on the Friday show. So we'll have that along with college football. We'll have those up soon. But that is going to kind of do it for today's show. Short show, but appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Peace out, guys.